Wagwan YouTube gang, your boy Fire Feelings in the building, man. How you doing? Welcome back to Fire Feeling Clips TV. We in the building with some reaction. Definitely we're gonna react into this. I hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys doing fine. Remember, if it's your first time over here, feel free to give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and put your post notification bell on. Today we're gonna kick it off. This is actually the first time I seen Boxer. Now I've been hearing about this man. For persons who's not Guyanese, this is a famous, rich man go by the name of Boxer. Now, since I'm hearing his name Boxer, I don't know if he was a boxer, if he like box, where is it? But his name is Boxer. You understand? Anyway, he was at a funeral where it looked like one of his family passed out or his friend. Don't know who really is related, if he related to this man so much. But at the end of the day, let me hear what this brethren got to say about this man and his minerals. Let's get it.
I trying to make this TikTok video, and every time I watch this man, every time I watch the minerals on this man neck, it reflecting in my eye. I can't even ever watch it properly when I'm making.
No, but on a real life level, this real goal. Sad man neck, he got doing lift weights with the neck or something. Bro, I'll tell you this. My father had enough gold. He used to call me old man Mr. T. But me old man gold chain, them never be so big. What the bullet fire by? What?
The future by, the glare from the minerals, them boy, that's why I hear my good. The glares from the mineral, them, it affected my eye. I can't even get a look at the picture I got up there. It affected my eye. So if you see my eye looking like funny in this TikTok video, you understand is the minerals on the man neck. Let me tell you something. The best thing for investing right now is not house, and it's not car, it's gold.
It might sound like joke, no, but gold carrying a serious piece of price right now, no. And later down in the future, like gold is going to be real expensive. So anybody out there thinking about investing right now, gold is something good to invest in. I ain't gonna tell no like on a real life level, bro.
When you buy a house, you gotta pay tax, you gotta do maintenance. When you buy a car, you gotta pay tax and you gotta do maintenance. When you buy gold, all you gotta do is keep it clean and make sure you got at least a nice Glock on your waist for certain but never want to take your thing. That's all you gotta get to know. And every time gold price go up, gold is like a bank book. I tell you something, when people fight over a house and land and fancy car, me by wearing them to the neck. I tell you, but yeah, you bet you joke this life. When people fight over fancy car, fancy.
Now he got no fancy car and he got no fancy house, because he's a big famous boxer there. So, yeah, man.
This man wearing them to the neck. Let me tell you something. This man name from today is Mr. El Dorado. Yeah, I tell you, I believe the last city of gold, El Dorado, I believe this man find it.
This sad man is an ass, man. From today, it's not boxing no Mr. El Dorado. That's why I didn't know, because I never saw a boxer before. I never saw him before, so I don't know how the man is. Remember, I stay in my own lane. But now knowing that how this man is boxer, sad man give you a new name, El Dorado.
This man, but it ain't got nothing to tell me that this man find the last city of gold, El Dorado. This man is a boss by. What minerals and gold and bauxites. This man got. I can't even watch the properly. The glare from the gold affecting my eye. I can't even watch the image properly. Let me tell you something. If you be in the army, or you're an ex-soldier, or you're a military man, you don't know. When a big one passing you, if it's a private, if it's a lance corporal, if it's a corporal or something, and a bigger rank officer passing you, the salute to the bigger officer, right? But I'm telling you, when this man passing, you know he's gonna slow this man by taking off your fine chain. This always gonna slow this man.
Me finey. Uncle, this me finey by. Hey, what? If you can't take it off, tuck it in. I can tuck it in. Me taking off me on. I can tuck me on in until when we pass this.
Got to give this man respect, by. Got to give this man worship the chain. The chain.
Man, chain look.
Even want to come off. But But I sweat out. By doing my little exercise and sweat out, she didn't even want to come off. But at least I get the point. The chain don't want to come off, but let me tell you something. When this man passing, we got on a little chain for your neck, salute this man by taking it off. There's the respect I got to this man, like I explained to you for the army. And you see a bigger rank passing. For sure, the bigger rank respect, you just salute like this. But when this man passing a small chain, man, you must tell you, if you know you got on a little color, take it off. Be by got on the dogs, them there. Don't get disrespectful. If this man pass.
And there's no Rottweiler. No little scallywag dog that you know. Rottweiler is supposed to be a sad dog. There's no, you know what I mean, yard dog. This German Shepherd, Pit Bull. Yeah. All them dog with them is using the army. Them war dog.
See, you got on a little color. Take it off. I try to take off now, but I just don't exercise, right? And I pour aspirin. The thing slipping. So, me want the man thing, I try to disrespect it. You understand? The thing slipping. I can't even take it off. But I tell you, I do respect. If this man pass me, I got a million chain, but for sure respect, I will stand up straight like this, yes, and I can take it off. Just for sure the respect.
Me ain't talking to him.
And I hope that all small chain man do the same thing. You understand? If you got one, them iron thing we are the way upon your neck, and that is the same thing, still take it off.
Even if you got it duck, even if it duck, you know the duck thing, so that we are like take out me on now. Me never take off me, and I can tuck it in. Mr. Boxer, big up your damn self. Serious big man. Serious big man. But y'all leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts. Definitely on this. Anyway, as we continue. Now we see whereby Prince is in the hot seat. For those persons who don't know Prince is a Negro brother that is support the PPP government. And basically he has been on a rampage since Muhammad has been the opposition leader. Now you know a lot of persons got problem with Muhammad, whereby they pinning Muhammad as the Muhammad is a title. Pinning Muhammad to Azruddin with all of the this and all of the do and people getting fooled and it's a bag of things. So we see whereby my brethren Strats, bad Aviation, bad artists. Come for settle Prince. Let me hear what GuyAna.
You, Prince Peters, or whatever you want to name, Mr. Politician, you need a reality check. Your party need to reevaluate your brains because you're a terrible misrepresentation. We're going to get into that. Considering this is what's going on, you taking too much advantage of Mr. Brian Max. We're going to address your situation now. Yeah, so this here went under the radar slightly. So I brought it up so I could reference.
Now, for persons who don't know what's going on, let me give you a little more content with what's going on. Now, you know Brian Max is no strange face. You understand? Brian Max, not no strange face, been in a big altercation with a man called Critics. Now we see whereby it look like this banner named Prince jump on the bandwagon. You know how things is go. You know the advantage takers. All right, Critics beat you. Hey, anybody could beat you. Y'all, Prince. Y'all got that on your lights. Now this is a big scene for those persons who don't know. Strat said it. You could head over to Brian Max page and see what's going on right now. Because you got everything post as we continue.
That's where I got my information from. So what y'all gonna do is go over to Brian Max page.
And Brian Max said, this house slave and PBP homosexual by the name of Prince. Send me these WhatsApp message this morning along with a photo of him sucking off Kiwami. I'm saying it right. What is the matter with these PBP homosexuals? The number used to make these death threats was. Wow.
And y'all gonna see and look at all these little information there. As you could see, Prince information is their number and everything. So
because the man got it as Prince PPP. Jesus Christ.
the evidence and the proof is there. So before y'all listen to me, go check it out yourself. But I'm about to go get into the tea and what stood out the most. Good, y'all with me so far? Alright, so I want y'all to pay attention, right? Number one, we want to look at the harassment factor. Now, this Brian Max says so. This is the messages from Prince. First thing I want y'all to pay attention to is the fact that this start at 7 in the morning. There's messages before, but this is the one that stood out the most. Let's do some reading. Well, I wanna, the famous Guyanese word.
Alright, before you read it out, see in there? I wanna be you, red body. And he boom, like critics in beat you all pussy face enough. Like you want dead. Before he read it out, be reading it. Say it again, I want yo and bust it up. That's crazy. I wonder if it's Prince indeed. Alright, we can check the number in a few. All P like you want unalive. Nobody can touch we. We is PPP. What the was? I just hope. I hope Brian Maxin pranking this thing and this thing is real. Alright.
You, red Batty. Now we know you know the man Batty Red. Like critic can beat you old pussy face enough. Like you are get sent home. Brian Max respond. Now 7 in the morning, who want to hear about the famous Guyanese word and who get this sent home? That's automatically harassment. Threatening to sodomize somebody, which sodomy is illegal in the judicial system, this is enough for an arrest. Or what's that old pussy like you get sent home? That's
You know, but this is why they're talking about, and this is something that is crucial now. Because most of these band of them is think like don't talk like don't feel like if they could tell people these things. Now, for instance, if he did say that, if that is true, it's crazy.
a death threat. Because if anything was to happen to this man, then we could fairly look at Prince, because he took the initiative to send these threats at 7 in the morning. So obviously it's a priority, so to speak, in my opinion. This is my perspective. This is public knowledge. I'm going to speak on it. Then it says, nobody can touch we. We is PPP. No, my question is this. Considering we have all of this going on in the judicial system and it's being placed somewhat under the rug, even though when there's a corrupt system or situation or someone in the judicial system is corrupt, especially the head, it is the duty of the people them in the same sector to file a complaint if they have beyond reasonable doubt too. If there's consistency in the area, their first step is to file the complaint, which was filed by several of his colleagues, 4 to 5 of them, right? My point is this. If you're a representation of the party in power right now, and there's so many conspiracy about dictatorship and foul play in the judicial system, and you as a PPP representative is coming out and threatening people's life and then stating in text message that you're going to get away with it because you are a PPP is a terrible misrepresentation. Let's say these allegations are false, but you are taking it upon yourself to state that these are reality Brian Max would have to face because he suffered some consequences from a fellow PP member before, which is critics. And you're taking it upon yourself to remind him that if something was to happen to you, because I am a PPP, nothing will happen to me. Right? And then you went as far as saying, bust your belly and cut out your heart and sell it. So now you're implying that PPP are into selling organs, which when it comes to the GuyAna situation, they've been accused of covering it up because of a sacrifice in the relationship between them. and the owner of the hotel, due to the fact that they are in the same party and the fact that they have relationship, they're related through marriage, right? So all these conspiracies come together when it involves Adriana case, and suspicions were there involving them harvesting her organs for sale. Not the president per se, but the PPP member, which is the owner of the hotel. And people were insinuating and implying there's a conspiracy which appears to be in the naked eye to cover up because of the relationship between the PPP and Day Hotel. So now, by you doing this here, you're directly implying that this is the behavior pattern of the party that you are involved in, and it's in text message. This must be the most stupidest thing ever. And my thing is this: if these allegations are true, are false, and he's talking in this sense, and it's a misrepresentation, especially when the party in power is going through so much scrutiny, then something severe should be taken.
Bro, that's the same thing I'm saying. That's the exact shit I'm saying, bro. Word. I keep saying that. I don't know who is really talking to these man and them, like Prince, critics and the rest of them. I don't know. James Bannon and them. I don't know. I don't know who. But at the end of the day, these man and them is disrespectful supporters of the PPP. Because for you coming and do this and know that to the government underneath the scrutiny, underneath whole heap of pressure and pain, and still the government got y'all doing these things and not holding y'all accountable for making them look more than what they are looking in people's eyesight at this moment. It's crazy.
Some action should be taken. He should be placed in jail for these threats.
I swear to God, if there was one of the PPP prime ministers or whoever any normal man would have done get terrorist charge, cyberbullying and all them things would have done up. He done get locked up. But this is what I keep telling you about. It look like it's only on PPP side when it come to justice with people and them thing, you know what I mean? Don't look like it's really for anybody. And this is the messed up part why you don't like. But the real thing, straight.
Because based on my experience, a murder threat is enough to get you arrested, detained, or put on bail, right? Because if anything was to happen to this man, it's fair to say Prince is responsible, right? So I'm calling on the party in power to take legal actions against these threats, and the fact that they're utilizing your name in a time where you're being scrutinized, you should take action to bring satisfaction to the public so we could know that this what Prince insinuates here is false about your party. And that's my take on that. If you agree with me, leave it in the comments. If not, I don't know what to say, but
I believe you, bro, and I know what you're saying. At the end of the day, I just hope, like I said and say it again, I hope Brian Max in AI this down. And this is real. Because it show you the evidence are there. So you guys who watching could type the number and see if you see that, because I am going to do it after now. I didn't do it whole day because I don't really have time, but I'm going to do it. Because this Banner Prince going far. And I am not saying he did it or he didn't do it, but I still ain't say he do it. He didn't do it or he do it. It could be a possibility because that's how he is. But you leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts. Anyway, as we continue. No viewers and subscribers as we continue. We got the man called who? Minister. Yeah. Anil Nandlall. Now you know how Nandal is rock. Now you guys could remember the whole situation we went down with James Bond and Terence Campbell. When they was in Melanie, definitely, and the president was so shocked for do whatever he had to do and let the people them know whatever he had to tell them. It was a big altercation. Now we see whereby Mr. Nandlall spoke on the situation. And it's very funny to hear what he really said. Because I could remember in PPP time, I could remember in Granger time when Granger was in power and the PPP them was going on, and I see the president going on like a script. I remember GuyAna auntie. Let me hear what Mr. Nandlall has to say.
ever see the politicians getting arrested. So when there is a law that says that you can't have unlawful assembly. You can't be protesting violently. The Constitution talks about peaceful protest. Peaceful protest can't be wanting to beat.
We could understand with the fight, because I give both of them wrong. Two of them should have never do that. Should have never. And to hear that Campbell is be throwing words like James Bond said at him, because that's not the first time. He called him a slave already. This crazy, like, no, don't do them thing.
Another MP and calling him pussy and house slave. That is not peaceful protesting and breaking down a barrier. And there is a law under the Criminal Law Offences Act.
But them people didn't break down no barrier. The woman, if he talking about it, the woman said she was late. Now the police them supposed to know these people them. These ministers. How you gonna get the woman? The woman say you're late thing, he got the thing. The woman had to move it. But it wasn't like breaking down barrier. He was obstructing the woman from going through.
That is called disorderly behavior. Public riotous conduct. Unlawful assembly. All of those are laws for which you can be arrested because they were made for the purpose of protecting the rights or freedoms of other people. That is why those laws were made. So that you can't carry out an unlawful conduct, a disorderly conduct, an unlawful assembly. You can't behave in a riotous manner. All of that, those are offenses for which you can be charged.
But when he talking about breaking down barrier, right? When President Ali went kind of like a script, breaking down the barriers, them can you see. But still nobody in here lock up. So how this is a charge now? Which indeed, with the fightings running in one another face, I feel is full foolishness.
When you interfere with people's meetings, those...
And I expect that from James Bond. Me really expect that from Campbell. You know what I mean? I really disappointed with Mr. Campbell even doing that.
People's right to associate. And that is what politicians do. They mislead people. You hardly ever see the politicians getting arrested. They go behind the barrier, but they put the ordinary people in front. That is what they do.
Well, I just hope this is both of them because, like I said, both of them wrong. All two of them wrong. James Bond shouldn't do that, neither Campbell shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Real thing, like I always say, now when they call you, is where you answer to. So, a man could call me a pussy, a man could call me a slave once I know it's not the white answering for. You could talk cheese, bro. Words are win. Although them say words got molding power, words are win still. Don't let the molding power contract to you. Learn how to put a shield on for bounce the you know what I mean? Bounce off the word, bro. The molding power word. Real thing. You know how much thing they call me? Did that hold me down? Never. Can't. But you guys leave your comments in the comments section. You understand? Anyway, as we continue. Viewers and subscribers, we have the man called Mr. Dr. Caleb. For those persons who may not remember the face, he was the doctor, was appointed by Adriana's mother, or should I say he was the doctor that was in charge of overviewing her autopsy. Definitely know. Whereby we see Mr. Caleb came out, and this message is very serious because I didn't even know what was going on. I didn't know it's so much money these people them actually charge to go into the interior by plane. Oh man, mama. Anyway, let me hear what this big man basically got for say.
So one of the reasons why I would go to Trinidad or I would go to Miami more than anything else, people say I ain't like my country, I ain't like Guyana, right? But bro, how is it possible that you pay $93,000 for a return ticket from from Ogle to Lethem in a plane that you don't even want you dog traveling? I've got some scotch tape, ours are vibrating, something has like it falling off. Them plane must be about 40 to 50 or 60 years old. And you pay $93,000. Now, I can jump on a plane from Guyana, right? And I spend an hour in the air or 55 minutes from me to Trinidad. Then I'm going to spend another 20 minutes from Trinidad to Tobago. And it can cost me half of the amount of money to and from Trinidad and Tobago. Well, Tobago, from Ogle or from Timeri. And just to go to left, that 25 minutes, that 30 minutes flight, you got to be paying 93,000 Guyana dollar.
There's enough money though. There's enough money. I can remember going in the interior. I don't think around them time was all the money. I think it was like 50 or something like 1,000. And around the time it was still the high. Like, everything was skyrocketing in Guyana, boy.
I want you to put this into perspective. And the plane conditions, oh my God. Now, the Guyana Civil Aviation Authority, I think they should do better. First of all, none of them plane, where you see that, oh, I'm over there right now, none of them are fit for traveling. None. None of them fit for traveling. And open the industry, give people permission to bring in better planes. Then you'll see this nonsense gonna stop. Yeah, this talking about fuel costs. When fuel they cheap, the price was the same. What nonsense you are telling people? People want to see the country, people want to go to Mario, people want to go to Marble, people want to go to these places. Why are you going to be paying all this money just to go up to Baltic and these things? Why it's more expensive to go to Baltic than to go to Trinidad and Tobago? Why? What people talk?
That make no sense. That make no sense. Or you could pay all the money for travel in your own country, but pay cheaper for travel to somebody else's country. What scrap is this? This is good scone sometime, man.
Everybody vex. Guyana Civil Aviation Authority needs to do better. People want to travel, people want to enjoy the country. But because of you have the monopoly where you have got over this whole thing, that said nobody can come in the industry, the arm industry, and I'll bring better planes in this country. Don't you dog want to travel these planes that you always got. Just frustrate what you are and try to justify these prices. What, sure. I spare 6,000 US dollar, 6,000 Ghana dollar from Trinidad and Tobago, 15 to 20 minutes flight. 6,000 Ghana dollar, and you're paying for 25 minutes flight. You're paying $93,000. Make them make sense. Watch.
Is it on sensing or it on mathsing? One of the two. Is it on sensing or it on... You call it unsensational. Unsensitive. Yo! I'm telling you, boy. But see, this is why I never really travel around me country, because enough place me go for me country. Not crazy though, but you guys leave your comments in the comment section. Anyway, here we go, and I gone. It was a pleasure being here with you guys. Like I said, if you watch the video so far, feel free to give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and put your post notification bell on. You understand? If you're still watching the video, watch this video with it right here, so keep your eye occupied. Remember, run up the likes on this video, drop your comments, and give this video a hype. You don't know the code already. We out. Fire Feeling Clips TV. Until next time. See you guys.